This is Tea Time on Plus TV Africa. It's time to dissect and analyze the biggest entertainment stories at the moment. My name is Elsie Godwin, and here with my able co-anchors, Ife Oshoke and Ife Omai. Hey guys.
What up?
We don't like this intro. You're supposed to.
Please, I'm not a combo.
Toast,
okay, you are the next upcoming model, right? And then you are what?
I don't even know. It changes.
Advocates of all advocates, right? Whatever.
Or the advocate of all good causes.
Or for people who can't defend themselves.
The fighter for the defenseless.
No way, he'll be here in the morning. He'll be here. But before we move on, we have a birthday shout out to a woman who we hear loves watching Tea Time. Like, she watches every episode of Tea Time. Okay. And this birthday shout out is coming from her son. Her son's name is Jeremiah, right? Yes. Jeremiah works with Coca-Cola, yeah. And her name is Mrs. Adeyemi Fumilayo. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you so much for watching, and I wish you long life, prosperity, all the good things of life. We love you. Thank you for watching. Okay, and let's move right into our banter. Okay. And someone is saying, if you don't want God to destroy you, stop mentioning my name. That's from Kola Ajeyemi to bloggers. Apparently, they're saying that he got married to Toyin Abraham, I think over the weekend or something, in a hush ceremony, and that she's expecting a baby from him, and he has come out to say, nah, this is not true. That you guys should verify your sources and verify your information before putting it out there with people's pictures, you know. I don't know. I think his message was very harsh, but necessary. What do you think?
I don't think it was harsh in any way. I even admired him even more with the way he put it using the Bible per se. Because the Bible said, and I quote, "Woes to thee that spoilest, and thou would not spoil."
You know, you see, you did the old version of the Bible, like.
Oh, why did they take it off the screen? Like, we were supposed to read that out, because it's more like, if they don't do you, do not do them. If they do not speak negatively about you, do not speak negatively about them. And when you decide not to speak negatively about them, they will speak negative. It is backed by the Bible. So I think it made a lot of sense. And he's saying that he's wondering how people can be so lazy, which is what we've always been talking about, sensationalizing. That you just pick up because one person puts out an headline, every other person just does copy, paste. You don't do your research, you don't take your time to reach out to the parties involved to find out their own side of the story. You just put it out there without even knowing the true situation. I think it's really sad if that's the level of Nigerian journalism right now. So I'm glad Plus TV is making a difference. Salute.
Shout out. I think it's not even just a Nigerian thing. We are just in a generation where we're bombarded with information, and now it's quantity over quality. And you know, the more you can get your stories out, the better. Not really what you're getting out. And people are trying to, you know, do it for clout. So anything for the clout, like the Mr. and Mrs. have said. So it's really sad. I think it was a bit extra in a sense that, like, it's not the first person, and it's not going to be the last. Like, that happens generally with the industry. It's like it comes with the title. So I can agree on that fence that, guy, it's not a new thing. Like, it's gonna happen. People are gonna use your name. Yeah, people are gonna use your name to do all sorts. And then starting to, like, add the Bible and almost putting curses. Like, I don't think it's that deep either. Like, you can just say, guys, I'm not married.
Just come out to debunk the story.
Simple.
They didn't place curses.
What's the terrestrials,
whatever. Bible per se. He only backed his words with the Bible.
Yeah, but you can use so many other Bible verses. You don't have to pick that one. That one's a bit like gang, like very deep. But anyway, my personal opinion, I just felt like it's a celebrity that happens. You should be flattered if anything. Like, they used to say, nobody throws stones at an empty mango tree. So, you know, it's the name.
Where did they say that, Aussie?
No, in Africa.
Just joking.
So yeah, I guess it's what it is.
Okay.
It's not a big deal.
Okay, it's what it is. It's not a big deal, and if
don't throw stones if you live in a glass house. That's the one we know.
Okay, was it the one that said? Sorry to interrupt. Was it the one that said? I know there's freedom of speech, but I like that part.
I love that part. I don't know why.
He's not the first person using that. I think Let's not analyze.
What did he say, please?
He said, I know there's freedom of speech, but
freedom after speech.
But
yeah, but freedom
after
after speech is not guaranteed. And I'm like, yeah, it's not
what are you going to do? Are you going to peruse him? Like, I don't know.
Oh, that's a verb now. Okay.
Yeah, on to the main stories for this episode. Hotyce is shaking tables on social media as it says we have more clowns and not rappers. Bloggers are, however, reporting this as a shade on Lil Kesh, Slim Case, Zlatan, Naira Marley, and others. He says he doesn't understand why people who cannot do 16 bars are being called rappers.
Please chop no cool. As in, when I say Plus TV, we're doing a great job. You people need to give it. I'm glad she said bloggers because I had to go back and forth. I had to go to his tweets. I had to read different articles to see. Maybe there was a particular place where he named names. But this guy never named anybody and people just jumped into conclusion is Lil Kesh, is Naira Marley.
That's probably how they feel. They probably feel like those people fit the category. But I don't think it's coming from
Lil Kesh doesn't mumble. Lil Kesh shouldn't even...
Yeah, Lil bars.
I think Lil Kesh is pretty up
it does his bars.
But I don't know about anybody else.
He's indigenous, but yeah, maybe if you're talking about Slim Case, I'll probably understand. Like if Slim Case is calling himself a rapper, then that's very disrespectful to the rap culture. So if you're talking about Naira Marley does lovely 16 bars. Well,
I mean, I like that he fails on this because he would definitely.
Yeah, it does lovely 16 bars. Who else? Who else did they mention? Zlatan. Will I call Zlatan a rapper? I think Zlatan is more of a pop. I don't know, Afro-pop, yeah, kind of thing. So I don't know who is even... So I think that some people do not even understand what rap music is before you start putting certain people in the category of rappers. So I think so, yeah. So basically, but Lil Kesh, to me, he can do the Afro-pop and he can do his rap. And when he does his rap, he goes hard, as far as I'm concerned. Naira Marley goes hard. Zlatan, I can't say much about him.
It was very interesting to follow the story. I was looking at people's comments and going back and forth. I'm not a rap fan. So I'm not gonna, put emphasis. No, I don't. There's a very few rappers that I can listen to the lyrics and enjoy it. A lot of the times I don't appreciate what they're talking about or how they're talking about it. Most of the rap comes in hand with women's objectivity, and I don't appreciate that. Or like you're just showing off. I have a lot of money. I'm the baddest bitch. I'm the baddest whatever. I'm the baddest what.
It's a family show, sister.
Is okay. I was gonna say is that word censored?
Yeah,
it is. So yeah, there's all of that stuff. So for following it and seeing how people were responding, there was a strong argument on Twitter that was saying that it's the Nigerian culture and that's just what the art has evolved to. And that's how we sing our music, and they're just trying to jump on that wagon and trying to find their own creativity in that.
But I saw someone responded
about
to that. You're gonna say that
about objectifying women or talking
about... No. She's talking about the bars and the standards.
Okay.
Someone was saying, I mean, you don't have to necessarily do 16 bars to be called a rapper.
Yeah.
They're saying, no, that's the standard.
Yes.
If you're going to be called a rapper, then you have to be able to do 16 bars. You can be an
16
artist.
bars
Nobody's
is a full
saying...
verse.
Yeah, that's what she's saying.
Anyway, it's time for a break. Before Ife reveals that I'm not a rapper, let's go for a quick break. And when we come back, we'll be drinking some tea on Cardi B. We'll be right back.
You're watching Plus TV Africa, and this is Tea Time.
I loved the energy when I came in here. It was so positive. I was like, I can live here.
My real names are Akbofyofobo, Akbolobomemere.
I think my father is a comedian because most times when he calls me, he's like, yo, make sure you use condom, them girls out there.
So are you telling me I should have shot my shots?
Ife, you are my younger brother. Age is nothing but a number. Well, I'm a vampire.
I believe in equal rights for women, and I also believe that a man is the head of the house, so we need to draw our limits somewhere. It feels so good. Now can I do my jam now?
Yeah, you can.
Thank you.
Welcome back. Cardi B reveals the effects of her cosmetic surgery with a shocking photo. According to her, the doctor told her to chill on shows because her feet and stomach burns when she gets puffed up. debunking rumors which allege she could be cancelling shows due to ticket sales. I don't even know where that kind of rumor is coming from or where it's real. I mean, are they saying the tickets are high and she doesn't want to buy the tickets, or I don't understand, but...
No, like people are not buying her tickets and she's having flopped shows. That's why.
No, that's not what they're saying.
About
if you cancel a show, then that means, and you like move it to another time, those people who are supposed to be on that show will add to the new date, and you get more sales from the show. Okay. So they were saying, they were accusing her of deliberately canceling shows so that she could move those things and make more money. Yeah. Okay. That's where the thing is coming from. Cardi B does not have issues with selling tickets. I don't think so.
Okay, but I saw the picture. This is not it's not good for the eye. But you know what I like about her story? How she's very open about her journey, the struggles, and I think this is the first time any celebrity is coming out or showing us the first-hand effect of whatever they do. I mean, yes, because we just see them, they come out, they're all looking shaped up and looking good. You don't know the side effects, you don't know what they have to go through, how long they have to rest. I mean, after seeing this leg, I don't know if I really want to ever do anything on my body, right? And this is the one we can see. We don't know the ones, maybe they will tell her, don't sleep like this, sleep like this, you know? Sit like this, don't eat this, eat that.
Or if you do one bum before the other, do you do one bum cheek before the other and then lie on the other bum cheek for a while,
Yeah, so I like that she's letting us know the side effects of all these cosmetic surgeries they do.
Nice. No, the floor is for you guys.
It's not fair. What do you want to say about it?
I don't have anything to enlarge.
She's a rapper.
I'm perfect.
But yeah, I like that she's very open about it.
I mean, she's always been that kind of person that hasn't lied about her nose. She's not like the Kim Kardashians, or I said the Kardashians, where you have to squint and compare pictures because they keep telling us that they're working out and they're going to gym and they're vegans and all of us are vegans and we're working out. I'm not seeing those. We're not seeing all those body enlarge or nose changing or whatever, but she's been really honest. So I appreciate that. However, I don't know if you can always respond to people like that. Like somebody makes an accusation, so then you send this graphic image. Like, I don't know how often you're going to be able to keep up with that, but I'm glad that she did that. I'm glad that she's showing the ugly side of it. I would just, if I had an opinion that she wanted to listen to it, guy, go and take your break. If your leg looks like that, how does your tummy look like? And you're saying that your tummy swells even more. You know, like, take a break, chill.
You know what?
The fans will understand
about the story, because if Cardi B did a surgery in America and probably with a professional, and this is still going on. I know of somebody who did liposuction recently in Nigeria, and I know of the pain she went through for a few days, and then just a few days later she was at the Derele Club opening. And I'm like, I heard you screaming a few days ago and you're already moving up and down, doing body goals everywhere and people. So I'm like, I think when you do this surgery, you really need to listen to your doctors. Take the time off necessary. Don't say, oh, the moment you get that shape and you can take a picture with it, you're already wearing something and you're up and about and you're trying to do stuff, because that's the repercussion of what is happening to Cardi now, because she's still taking flights, even though doctors are saying she needs to rest and she should be off. But she needs to make that money too, so you can't blame her. But I think you need the rest. Your health is more important.
And so also evaluate if you actually want to go through that. Like, what is the reason behind, you know, your urge to put yourself on that kind of thing? There's effects on that. I mean, I understand, especially in the rap game, for a woman, music scene, just media in general, there's a lot more pressure to look really sexy. If not, like, why would anyone want to play your music?
I excuse us culture. She said culture sucked them dry.
Well, of course, she's been doing that before culture as well. She had it before culture. She just wanted to keep...
sure?
Yeah.
No,
she said so. Before, when she was a stripper, she gets money. She's going to do breast, whatever. Don't you remember that video that they almost sued her for, where she was showing her bum cheek and she was like, this is fake, this is fake, this is fake, but that's what I'm making my money for. She's very honest about all the surgeries that she's done. But anybody else, like a random, no offense, not random, but like someone who's not a celebrity, it's like, why do you now, what is your...
Validation.
Hey.
They need
validation. I don't think
men.
there should be different standards. If you can afford it and that's what you want to do, just
And
do.
if you
But
know
like
your
first
selling
said,
points.
just take the doctor's advice. Don't be everywhere and then fall sick or die. I mean, what's the point? Anyway, up next, Gwyneth Paltrow reveals she and husband don't live together full time, citing polarity as a reason. The star explained that dividing the space has been healthy for their relationship. Ifeoma, I'm hoping to see you on this one.
I mean, this is coming from someone that your first marriage was 11 years. So I would take her words very seriously because she knows what she's talking about.
Yeah, and she's saying this is her first adulting relationship.
And she said this, she knows that this is the one for me. So I've never been married before, but my ideal, it's an ideal because I don't know from experience, but my ideal will be to live with the person, you know, in the same house. I think that it's good to have healthy space, very good to have healthy space, but I don't see myself being married and still sleeping on the bed alone if I can change that. So, but if it works for her, then...
She said he spent nights and weekends.
He spends
4
4 nights and 4 days in a week.
Yeah.
4 days in a week.
And then the rest of the days he goes back to his own house.
I don't think that's. I don't think that would be lonely in any way. Considering the part.
I think that is just the perfect arrangement, especially if you are a man who sometimes you could have mood swings or you want to be left alone. I know marriage is for better or worse, but it's about understanding. Like I was telling someone very special to me recently that. Very special to me because she was worried about me keeping to myself and me not wanting to talk too much, me not wanting to chat a lot and all of that.
Is that what you do when you're around her?
And no, I'm getting somewhere. Okay. And I was like, look, when we finally saw, I was like, look, when I need my space, I need my space. If I eventually get married to you, there will be a part of the house which will be secluded that you know that when I'm in there, unless I invite you in, you can't come in. She's like, what if I want to give you your food? I'm like, don't worry, it won't even be your place to come and call me for food. The chef would do that. He gets me. So I'm just saying, like, for some of us, this type of relationship is very healthy because I think I get bored easily. I'm the kind of person that if I stay with you for, marriage is told. Some people may differ on this one right now, saying that no, once you're married, you should be with the person 24/7. You should know what you are getting into and all of that. But as for me, I don't think there's anything wrong with this. And if you know that she's very unorthodox, especially with our honeymoon, she went with her ex, Chris Martin, her ex-husband, Chris Martin, and their individual kids for their honeymoon. Who else does that? So she's very unorthodox, and some of us are also like that. So I think this is a perfect arrangement, and I think I may just take a cue from this when I get married, if I get married.
Okay, for me, I think, like you said, if it works for them, because there are people who go through some level of creative process that you probably won't understand, but that's just it for them. They want to be alone, they want their space. But I've always said this even before now, I would really appreciate a marriage whereby I have my own room. And this conversation has created some dividing opinions on social media. People tell you, how would you be married and have a separate room from your husband and blah, blah, blah. But I think space is very important, not choking, not always being in their faces. How would you even be with a person 24/7, except you're not working? I don't think that is possible in this day and time for you not to work, right?
I think that would even reduce the quarrel rates because I won't have any reason to snap at you.
Or the see finish.
Do you understand?
Or the see finish.
Or the see finish. I won't have any reason to snap at you. I won't have any reason to yell. I won't have any reason to
I like the idea of, if I'm in a space whereby I have to live alone from the person I'm married to, I don't think I'll have a problem with it because I've
really amazing.
Grown into loving my own space so much
and loving yourself.
I think it's scary sometimes. But it's just so beautiful.
It's very worrisome for those of us that
time for another break. When we come back, it will be time for yet another interesting headline. Don't go anywhere.
You're watching watching Plus TV Africa, and this is Tea Time.
I loved the energy when I came in here. It was so positive. I was like, I can't live here.
My real names are Akbofyofobo, Akborobomemere.
I think my father is a comedian because most times when he calls me, he's like, yo, make sure you use condom, you know, them girls out there.
So are you telling me I should have shot my shots?
Ife, you are my younger brother. Age is nothing but a number. What? I'm a vampire.
I believe in equal rights for women, and I also believe that a man is the head of the house, so we need to draw our limits somewhere.
It feels so good. Now can I do my jam now?
Yeah, you can.
Welcome back. It's Tea Time right here on Plus TV Africa. We're moving on to our next and final story, which is on a Nigerian lady who sparked reactions from Nigeria on Twitter by saying boyfriend is very unnecessary if you're not getting married soon.
So can I come to you, lady? Can I be the mediator?
When did you become? I don't understand.
Do you guys
do you want to sit on this? If I do think it's unnecessary.
Me?
Yeah.
No, sorry.
Do you think it's unnecessary?
Ife girl. She said Ife
boy. Ife
girl, please. Young.
I don't think it's unnecessary. I think this is coming from the very mindset that I don't like, where people think every relationship has to end in marriage. Relationships is about so many things. I mean, you help each other grow, companion, listen to each other, advise each other, just be there. I mean, it's not even necessarily the whole intimate relationship. Sometimes you can find this in friendship, but at the end of the day, you just want that exclusivity and knowing that this person is mine, this person have my back, and you know. But sometimes I think the problem also comes when you want the tag on everything. There are people that have dated for a very long time. They had awesome relationship, but when they went into marriage, it just messed up, right? Must you get married in the first place? I'm not saying don't marry you. That's not my point. I'm just saying you need to find what works for you, understand yourself, and do it. But the fact that you're not ready to get married, or that marriage is not in the picture, doesn't exclude you from dating, doesn't exclude you from being intimate. The only thing I would say is be very sincere, be very open about your options. Let your partner know, this is where I am right now. I hope to be here soon, but I'm not there. But right now I'm enjoying this space, and that is how I want it. If the person is comfortable with that arrangement, or maybe you guys are luckily on the same page, and fine, but it doesn't have to always end in marriage.
Okay, so your take before.
I agree. I think that the first time I read the statement, all I said was this person's obsessed with marriage, because then you have...
There are so many of them in
You
Nigeria.
have basically said the ultimate goal for companionship is to end up in marriage, and that is not true.
And then when you get into marriage, there's another ultimate goal for them to have a child.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think that you could be in a long-lasting relationship and just be boyfriend and girlfriend till you go old. It works for a lot of people. So if marriage is your thing, if I want to get married as a person, I shouldn't be dating people that I don't see myself ending up in marriage, because that is my goal. But if that is not the case, then I can date whoever I want. And I think that sometimes, even
body
if I want to, it doesn't matter. I don't believe in that, in that whole body count thing. But
you don't?
No.
Please let her make a point.
You can be with whoever you want.
And you said you don't want to talk.
Just be a mediator, So, and I think another thing is that for young people, when they're trying to like discover themselves, it's really good to date. It's a good experience, and it doesn't have to be serious. It doesn't have to end up in some drastic serious commitment. So I fully agree.
No, don't worry. When they say dating in Nigeria here, they mean relationships. They don't understand the terms. So you want to say something? 30 seconds.
In 30 seconds, I'm gonna say any girl that is saying that okay, I'm getting into a relationship because of marriage, you're just deceiving yourself, because you have to get to know this person. So if you are saying I'm getting into a relationship because I want to marry this person, and you don't take time to know the person, how would you know if it's somebody that is violent? How would you know if it's somebody that is abusive? How would you know all of those things? So I think courting is very important, which is why you cannot exclude the boyfriend, girlfriend.
No, that's what she's saying. If you don't want to get married, then don't even court. Don't have boyfriends. That's what she's saying.
That's what she's saying.
I think what she meant was if it would not lead into marriage, then do not
Fair, you
date.
didn't get it, but anyway.
Well, that was what I got from it, that if it would not end up in marriage, then do not get married.
But how do you know if it's not end up in marriage if you don't actually start dating?
exactly my point.
Well,
so
you
I
have
think
to ponder on
in
that.
a case, she's supposed to talk to the person and be like, okay, before we date, will you marry me?
That's exactly where we're wrapping up on this episode of Tea Time. Remember, you can always join the conversation on social media by being part of us and using the hashtag Tea Time on social media, or tweet at us at Plus TV Africa. Until then, big thank yous as always goes to my co-anchors, Ife Oshokeye and Ife Omai, the entire production team as well. My name is Elsie Godwin saying thank you for watching. Do have yourselves a good evening.